Guys, who is asking for more Fast and Furious movies? Seriously. Who is it? I just want to talk. Ah, yes. Another remake of another movie. Because if there's one thing that Hollywood does best, it's regurgitating old stuff from childhood to create something that I mildly regret watching later. Let's talk about it. Nostalgia is everywhere. We all crave it. A time where things were simpler, where we enjoyed life more, or when we were teenagers, or life was good. And in a world where creativity costs money and so does failure, studios have chosen to do the bravest thing of all. Absolutely nothing at all. And it's not just that these movies are unoriginal. They're hollow too. Soulless almost. They're wearing the skin of something that we loved, but forgetting the soul. It's like if someone gave you your childhood teddy bear back, but instead of your regular old teddy bear, it's 6 foot tall now and voiced by Chris Pratt. Come on, just like you remembered. Soulless and uncanny. But here's the unfun truth about being in the film industry. And for anybody that's planning on making their own original movie, I'm sorry to break it to you, original movies are very risky. Like betting your last $5 on a horse named Creative Integrity risky. And a lot of these studios that are powerful, that control a lot of the industry, won't fund your movie. They think it's risky. You can't prove us that we'll make our money back. And they'll do anything to make their money back. Reboots, sequels, they're safe. You have built-in fans. Marketing is easier. It's not a artistic move, it's a business move. And listen, I get it, movies are expensive and these companies want to make their money back. But we've entered this weird loop recently that we're only worried about what's profitable, which is how we ended up with 5 Transformers sequels and a Mean Girls musical sequel that literally nobody asked for. And sometimes reboots are just not necessary. Like The Matrix Resurrections. The original Matrix, it was mind-bending and so new for its time that when it came out, it garnered so many fans, and quickly it became a blockbuster, a box office hit. But watching Matrix Resurrections, it just made me think, like, why did I spend my money on this when I could be buying my $14 strawberries because my country is so much in debt? Or RoboCop, a gritty satire turned into a slightly shinier guy with guns. And listen, this isn't just me being like a movie snob, like a typical film student. This is just about creative burnout. I'm genuinely feeling upset in the industry because this is my industry that I'm supposed to be going into, and I don't know, I just feel a little bit let down right now because how am I supposed to get out there? How am I supposed to feel motivated to make anything in the industry when this is what I have to look forward to? Watching movies as a kid, it was like a door opening for me. These stories made me think of stories that I wanted to tell. But now, every original gets buried under 12 reboots and 47 sequels of the same thing. Guys, to remind you, 14 spin-offs of Fast and Furious. But why do I want to keep watching it? Well, nostalgia's warm. It feels good. It's safe. It reminds us of when there was a simpler time. Back when Labyrinth was the weirdest thing I had ever seen and not Elon Musk's Twitter. Of course, thankfully there are still wonderful filmmakers who create weird, beautiful, original content. The problem though is it's harder for them to garner attention. We're too busy watching the new Shrek that we forget that there are still people out there pushing the media forward for us. Original ideas can still succeed, but they need us. They need us. Like literally, your butt in a seat. We need that. Also, please, for the love of God, stop giving every franchise a gritty, like, drama treatment. Let's give new voices a chance. Take Get Out, for example. Jordan Peele was so brilliant with that movie. It's one of my favorites of all time. But Jordan Peele crafted something new, something original, something beautiful with the tools he had from watching the greats of the past. It blended horror and social commentary in a way that we had never seen before. Same with Parasite. But those films are rarities. But for every good movie that we see, there's going to be 1,000 remakes of stuff from the 2000s and the 90s that is repackaged for the next generation with slang that Gen X thinks that Gen Z sounds like. So, let's leave it in the past. Come on. Who's with me? We literally have nothing original. Try to think of any movie in the past 2 years that has been original. You could probably think of like 5, right? The rest have something attached to it. Like the Minecraft movie that just came out. That is something that most of my generation, a video game that most of my generation has played. Twisters came from like a remake. Shrek that's coming out, remake. Mean Girls, remake. We have an entire industry here at our disposal, guys. Why do we keep using the exact same actors, the exact same filmmakers, the exact same stories over and over and over again, when we could be utilizing the youth that's coming into the film industry? Instead of having a bunch of 80-year-old men who have had their time in the spotlight, make movies over and over and over again. There are some great ones, don't get me wrong, like Monkey just came out, Longlegs original, Osgood Perkins, The Substance, Challengers. Such a good movie, amazing soundtrack, should have won an Oscar. But also, do you notice how all of those movies that are like original will never ever win an Oscar or like anything like that? Yeah. Dune, that's another one. Dune, books, right? Like, it is always conceptualized first. Has a fan base? You will get it. There is enough risk. Movie making is about risk, it's about passion, it's about love for your craft. Being creative is hard. Do you think Star Wars would have ever been made if George Lucas was just like, you know what? Screw this thing. You know what's really popular this decade? Let me make a rom-com. Nostalgia isn't evil by any means. I love 80s movies more than the next person. But if we only look back, we'll never see what's forward. The next greatest thing, like the next Get Out or the next Blade Runner. The stories that make us laugh, scream, or get weirdly obsessed with synth music. Let's start demanding more effort from studios. Let's start celebrating new voices. Let's stop pretending that the Beetlejuice sequel was ever good. It's not. It was just the Beetlejuice movie, again, in a different era. Hi, I'm Isabella, and thank you so much for letting me rant and joining me today. If you liked today's video, please hit that like button and come back next week because I do post weekly. And make sure to hit that subscribe button or else I'm going to have to reboot this video in 5 years with worse jokes and more CGI. Alright, see you next week.